mirrors changing in there, so I assume that means I'm. Or maybe he wants a. I think he wants a close up of her head. Yeah, probably not. Oh yeah.
I got the horse right here, his name is Paul Revere, and it's the guy that says if the weather's clear. Can do. Listen, guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do. Can do. And Valentine, cause on morning blind, the guy says the horse can 5 to 9. For a beer of light, here is red so bright. I busted all these members of his red last night. My name was Valentine, the lights were so fine. Besides the dog, he was a nice friend of mine. And in the baby force, I got to be this my friend for all the lights. I tell you, for revenge, this is no one's there. Snakes are here, after that's a racing sin. And Valentine, the morning blind, the guy said, the horse got 5 to 9. So there you can tell, that's all your map. There's no sense here, and I'm telling Graham. I got the horse right here.
Follow the fold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. Put down the bottle and we'll say no more. Follow before you take another swallow. Follow the fold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. Tear up your poker deck and play no more. Follow the fold to the meadows where the sun shines out of the darkness and the sin and shame in which you wallow. Follow the fold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. If you're a sinner and you pray no more, follow the fold. Brothers and sisters, resist the devil and he will flee from you. That is what the Bible tells us, and that is why I am standing here today, in the devil's own city, on the devil's own street, prepared to do battle with the forces of evil. Hear me, you gamblers, you with your dice, your cards, your horses. Pause and think before it is too late. You are in great danger. I am not speaking of the prison and the gallows, but of the greater punishment that awaits you. Repent before it's too late. Just around the corner is our little mission, where you are always welcome to seek refuge from this jungle of sin. Come and talk to me. Do not think of me as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, your sister. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and we can put him to flight forever. Remember, friends, it is the Save a Soul mission, located at 409 West 49th Street, open all day and all night, with a special prayer meeting this Thursday.
Oh, Miss Sarah, I wonder why a refined doll like her is mixed up in the mission dodge.
She sure is a beautiful doll, all right, with 100% eyes.
It is too bad that such a doll wastes all her time being good. How can she make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Benny South Street, Babyface Regis.
Harry the horse, how are you? You know Nicely Johnson.
Yeah, I'm Josie.
Nicely, thank you.
Tell me, what about Nathan Detroit? Has he found a place for his crap game?
We don't know yet.
The heat is on.
He's still looking for a place.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks. Where did you acquire it?
I collected the reward of my father.
Everybody is loaded and looking for action. I wish Nathan
Why,
might...
Lieutenant Brannigan, Mr. South Street is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
It's a pleasure.
Any of you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
Well, I mean, the Nathan Detroit has been running a floating crap game around here and getting away with it by moving it to a different spot every night.
Well, why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
I'm telling you this because
I saw that at Macy's on sale last week. Did you know? Where did you mean?
I'm telling you this because I know you once worked for Detroit, rustling up customers for his crap game.
We do?
Yeah!
Oh.
You can tell for me. Another right now he's running around trying to find a spot. Well, no one's gonna give him a spot because they all know that Brannigan is breathing down their neck.
Fellas, I'm having
I mean, I'm gonna look.
Everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan, and I can't see
Something wrong with Mr. Detroit.
Oh, hello, Lieutenant. I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I've just been talking to your colleagues about your crap game. I imagine you're having trouble finding a place.
Yes, well, the heat is on, as you must know from the fact that you now have to live on your salary.
Nathan, did you find a place?
What does that cop want from me? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely run a crap game for the convenience of those who want a little action, in return for which I take a small cut. Is that a crime? Yeah.
Did you find a place?
Did you find the place for the game?
Did I find it? Did I find... Yeah, I found a place. Fellas, we are holding the crap game tomorrow night in the Radio City Music Hall.
How are you going to fix the ushers?
I tried all the regular places. The back of the cigar store, the funeral parlor.
Hey, you said once there might be a chance to build one garage.
I was over to the Biltmore garage. I spoke to the Joey Biltmore himself. He says he might take a chance and let me use the place. If I give him $1,000.
$1,000?
In cash. He won't take my marker.
Your marker's no good, huh?
What do you mean? A marker ain't just a piece of paper that says I owe you $1,000 signed in Detroit. It's like a pledge with your goddamn vouch on it. It's like not saluting the flag. My market is as good as gold. Only Joey Biltmore don't think so. It don't seem possible. Me, without a livelihood. Like I've been running the crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. And you know what today is? Today is mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been engaged 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate on the game. The town is up to here with high players. The Greeks in town.
Brandy bottle babes.
I know, I can make a fortune. But where can I have the game?
The Biltmore garage once again.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they now got a lock on the door at the gym at PS 84.
There's the stockroom behind McCluskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCloskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore garage is the spot.
But the $1,000 we ain't got.
Shoot
Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town.
Sky Masterson. Now there's the highest player of them all.
Even higher than the Greek.
Higher than anybody. Why do you think they called him Sky? That's how high he bets. I once saw him bet 5,000 bucks on a cockroach. And then another time he was ill, and he wouldn't take penicillin on account that he had bet 10 C's that his temperature would go to 104.
Did it?
Did it? He's so lucky he went to 106. Good old Sky.
Well, maybe you can borrow the 1,000 from Scott.
No. With Sky, that kind of money ain't lending money, it's betting money. So why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet him 1,000 or something?
You would bet the Sky Masterson?
Sure, I ain't scared. I'm perfectly willing to take the risk. Providing I can figure out a bet on which there's no chance of me losing. He likes crazy bets, like which lump of sugar a fly will land on, or how far you can kick a piece of cheesecake. Oh, cheesecake. Look, run into Mindy's restaurant and ask him how many pieces of cheesecake he sold yesterday, and also how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake? How much strudel? What do you want to know that for?
Just find out. And, oh, great, just beat it. Here comes Adelaide. If she finds I'm running the crap game again, she'll never set foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan, dear.
Adelaide, bitch.
You go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye with the chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. We gotta get back to the hot dogs.
You still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver Charlie, he's been waking us all day. Finally I says, look Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out of here and get something to eat. And he says, you don't know what I eat. You just want to sneak out and eat that cheap box. Ain't gonna try.
So what'd you say to him?
I told him, I says, I'll be whoever I want.
Thanks, that helps a lot. How's your cold?
Oh, it's much better, thank you. Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present.
I hope you like it.
About
Read the card.
sugar is sweet and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. That's so sweet. Look, Adelaide, about your present. I was going to get you a diamond wristwatch with the gold wristband and 2 rubies on the side.
Nathan, you shouldn't have.
That's okay, I didn't. I'm sorry.
No, I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we're married.
Don't worry, honey. One of these days I'll bring in the money and you'll have more mint than a mint.
Nathan, darling, I can do without anything. Just so long as you don't start running the crap game again.
The crack game? What an absurd thought.
1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
Huh?
Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake? That's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Nothing, honey. Hey, any news yet? Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
What was that about?
Nothing. His wife's having a baby.
Why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Look, Adelaide, I'm expecting some fellas, and I know you're hungry, and, you know.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Fellas, how about taking Adelaide over to the drugstore? You see, honey, it's across the street, you've got a cold, and there are a lot of open manholes around.
Nathan, darling, you're so thoughtful. You're just the sweetest person. Goodbye.
Masterson, Scott Masterson, how are you, Scott?
Nathan, your promoter, you.
How you doing? You look great.
Feel great. I spent 2 weeks out west in Nevada. Beautiful scenery, healthful climate, and I beat him for 50 G's of blackjack.
50 G's? You're gonna be a down long?
No, I'm flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yes, there's a lot of action down there. Wanna come with me?
No, I got stuff to do. Hey, in the meantime, how about going over to Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake? They sell a lot of cheesecake.
No, I'm not hungry. Tell me, how's Adelaide?
Fine, fine. She's still dancing at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you'll be getting married?
Yeah, well, we all gotta go sometime.
But Nathan, we can fight it. Guys like us, Nathan, we've got to remember that as pleasant a doll's company may be, she must always take second place to aces back to back.
Yeah. Tell me, you hungry yet? Maybe we can go into Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake, a strudel or something.
No, I think I'll go catch the late results.
But you will admit that Mindy's has the greatest cheesecake in the country.
Well, I am quite partial on Mindy's cheesecake.
Who ain't? And yet there are some people who prefer Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which do you think he sells more of, the cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I never gave it much thought. But if everyone's like I am, I'd say that Mindy sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
For how much?
Why, Nathan, I never knew you for being a betting man. You always take a percentage off the top.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd give you a little action for old time's sake. I bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story. When I was a young man about to go out into the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. He says to me like this:
Son,
the old guy says,
I am sorry I'm unable to bankroll you to a very large stock. But now that I'm in potatoes, I am now going to stake you some very valuable advice. One day in your travels, a guy is going to come to you and show you a nice brand new deck of cards on which the seal is not yet broken. And he is going to offer to make the jack of spades jump out of the deck and squirt cider in your ear. But do not bet this man, for as sure as you stand there, you're going to wind up with an earful of cider.
now Nathan, I do not claim you've been clogging Mindy's cheesecake.
Well, you don't think that
But if you're really looking for action, I will bet you that same $1,000 you do not know the color of the necktie you have on.
No bet. White. What a crazy color. Oh, sorry.
Hey, Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore.
Don't bother me now.
All right, Scotty.
How it goes with you fellas?
Not bad.
Nicely. Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore. The chief said for you to be sure to pick her up after the show at the hot box and don't be late.
Yes, dear. Oh, I mean, yes.
Yes, dear. That is husband talk if I ever heard it. Nathan, you are trapped. In Adelaide, you adults much difficult to unload.
Whoa, I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide. And a guy without a doll, well, if a guy does not have a doll, who would holler at him? A doll is a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on dolls. I'm just saying a guy should have them around when he wants them. And when they're easy to find.
Well, not real high-class dolls.
Nathan, if you're gonna wait for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Then how come you ain't got one? How come you're going to Havana alone without one?
I like to travel light. Besides, if I was to take a doll to Havana, there's a large assortment available.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Any doll, you name her.
Any doll? And I name her? Will you bet on that? Will you bet $1,000 that if I name a doll, you take it tomorrow to Havana?
You gotta bet.
I name her.
Her? Cider!
Someday I'm going to take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end.
They do that every time.
Do you take sinners here?
Indeed we do. Sarah,
How do you do?
my name's Havana. All right, Havana.
Sky Masterson.
What's wrong?
What is the trouble?
Mine heart is heavy with sin.
You poor man.
I have wasted my life in evil betting and gambling, but I have now realized the evil it can lead to.
Agatha, coffee.
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I've been wandering around trying to get the courage to come in here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Oh, gladly. I would never become involved in gambling at all if I had not fallen with evil companions who are always offering me sucker bets.
Here, young man.
Thank you. It makes me feel good just to talk to you people.
Well, you go right on talking to Sister Sarah, and you'll be all right. I'm glad you found us.
Well, the Bible says, seeking ye shall find.
Very good. I wish we could reach more sinners like you. We're out every day trying.
Maybe you should try the nighttime.
How's that?
Well, as a former sinner, I happen to know the best time to find sinners is between midnight and dawn. You might even try holding an all-night session against the devil.
A very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Masterson.
You're welcome.
Coffee is so good, I cannot help but wonder why it's not a sin.
Final gentleman, I suppose he sort of looks after you.
We look after each other.
Uh-huh. I suppose if either you go someplace, the other goes along?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are 2 of our pamphlets I'd like you to read. They will give you a good deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And we're holding a midnight prayer meeting on Thursday, which I am sure you will wish to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you won't think I'm getting out of line, but I think it's wonderful to see a pretty doll. A nice-looking lady like you, sacrificing herself for the sake of others. Staying here in this place? Do you ever go anyplace else? Travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
That's a little far. But there are many wonderful places just a few hours from New York by plane. Ever been in a plane?
No.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Here's another pamphlet that I think you should read.
Thank you. Of course I'll be needing a lot of personal help. My heart is as black as 2 feet down a wolf's gullet.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, just blossoming me under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
It's not Proverbs, it's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry, there is no peace under the wicked. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah?
Isaiah.
There are 2 things been in every hotel room in the country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. Why must have read the good book 10 or 12 times?
You've read the Bible 12 times.
What's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my business, the strangest information frequently comes in handy. I once won 5 G's on a 3-horse parlay, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying to sin. Look, I'm a big sinner. If you get me to take the 5, others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest, this mission's laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I'll bet I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make a proposition. When's this big meeting of yours? Thursday? I will guarantee to fill that meeting with 12 genuine sinners. And I also guarantee they'll sit still and listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's market for 12 sinners. If you don't think it's good, ask anybody in town. I owe you 12 sinners. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
It'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant.
And where is that?
El Cafe Cabana in Havana.
El Cafe Cabana, Havana?
Where do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's?
Havana?
Why not? The plane gets us there in 5 hours and back the same night. And the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful Sergeant is, she's still Sergeant.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all, except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anyone.
Except me. I am relieved to know it's just me personally and not all guys in general. It is nice to know there's a guy in the world who might appeal to the Sergeant. I wonder what this guy will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I am not interested in what he will not be. I am interested in what he will be.
Don't worry, I'll know. For I've imagined every bit of him, from his strong moral fiber, to the wisdom in his head, to the homey aroma of his pipe.
You have wished yourself a
Scarsdale Galahad, the breakfast-eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes, and I shall meet him when the time is right.
You got the guy all figured out.
I have.
Including what he smokes, all figured out.
All figured out. When my love comes along, I won't take a chance. He'll be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance by the two pair of pants.
By his calm, steady voice, his feet on the ground. As I run to his arms, that at last I've come home safe and sound. And till then, I shall wait. And till then, I'll be strong forever. When my love comes along.
No. You're talking about love. You can't double like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to know how a gambler feels about the big heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'll tell you.
Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine I leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know then and there. I'll know at the sight of her face how I care, how I care, how I care. And I'll stop and I'll stare and I'll know long before we can speak. I'll know in my heart. I'll know and I won't ever ask. Am I right? Am I wise? Am I smart? But I'll stop and I'll stare at that face in the throng. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. When my love comes along.
I'll stop it again in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
Take a chance. My love will be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I'll be strong forever. When my love comes along.
Yeah. Yeah, is this the Biltmore Garage? Yeah, let me speak to Joey.
Who's this?
Joey, this is Dayton, Detroit.
This is Joey. What do you want?
Listen, I'm calling about the, you know,
The what?
the crap game.
The what?
The crap game.
Wait a minute. I got a customer.
Hurry it up, will you?
That'll be $8. What did you say, Nathan?
The crap game!
Don't say that on the phone. Suppose the cops are listening.
Okay, I'm sorry. That night's game. Look, Joey, is it okay if we use your place tomorrow night for the game?
If I get $1,000,
You'll have tomorrow.
then call me tomorrow.
Look, Joey, if you're gonna take that attitude, then I'll have the game someplace else.
Then have it someplace else.
But where else can I have it? Joey, look, the dough is guaranteed. Would I lie to you?
Yes?
I'm getting it from Sky Masterson.
How do you know?
It's a bet. I can't lose. I bet him he could not take a doll to Havana with him.
Why couldn't he?
Because she ain't the kind of doll that goes to Havana.
Where does she go?
She don't go nowhere. That's why I know I'm gonna win.
Don't be so sure. It ain't a horse, it's a doll.
But Joey...
Nathan, there will be no crap game here tomorrow unless I get my dough in advance.
Joey, you've known me for a long time.
That's why I went in advance.
Well, I can't talk no more. I gotta go meet Adelaide at the hot box. Listen, just one more thing. Can I at least tell the guys that it's gonna be at your place?
Not till I get the dough.
Okay, you'll get it. Goodbye.
Goodbye!
I hope you get stabbed by a Studebaker.
I heard that!
And now, for the grand finale of our Round the World review, we take you down on the farm with our star, Miss Adelaide, and the hot box, chickadees.
bushel and a bet. That lousy Joey built more. I'm gonna bash his face in. Hello.
Hello, Nathan dear.
Hello, my face. What?
Am I handsome?
I'm fine. What you got there?
A book.
A book. You're always reading books. You're becoming a regular bookie.
Nathan, darling, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I went to him about my cold.
How is your cold?
It's the same. So the doctor asked me how long I'd had it, and I told him a long time. And I said I thought it was on account of me dancing with hardly any clothes on, which is what I usually wear. So he said read this book because he said it might be due to psychology.
Oh, you haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, darling, this is the psychology that tells you why girls do certain kinds of things.
Oh! Would it tell you which kind of a doll would go for a certain guy, which you wouldn't think she would do so?
What do you mean?
Just for instance, there are always certain dolls you could almost bet they wouldn't go with certain guys.
Nathan, darling, no matter how terrible a fellow may seem, you can never be sure that some girl won't go for him. Take us.
Yeah.
Nathan, darling, starting next week, I'm going to be getting a raise. So I wondered what you would think. Maybe we could finally get married.
Well, of course we're gonna. Sooner or later.
What's up? I know, Nathan, but I'm starting to worry about my mother.
Your mother? Well, what about your mother?
Well, my mother, back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're married already.
Now, why would she think a thing like that?
I couldn't be engaged for 14 years, could I? People don't do that in Rhode Island. They all get married.
Then why is it such a small state?
Anyway, I wrote I was married.
You did, huh?
Huh? Then after about 2 years,
What? After about 2 years?
we had a baby.
You told your mother we had a baby?
I had to. Nathan, mother wouldn't have let us slip if we had.
Oh, what type baby was it?
It was a boy. I named it after you, Nathan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Where's this, Nathan Jr. supposed to be now, anyway?
He's in boarding school. I remember he won the football game last Saturday.
I wish I had a bet on it.
But Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Don't tell me. He has a little sister.
All those years, Nathan, mother believes in big families.
Just give me the grand total. Your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
Anyways, Nathan, now we'll finally get married and it won't be a lie anymore.
Adelaide, how could you do such a thing to a nice old broad like your mother?
You don't even know my mother.
But I'll be meeting her soon. And what'll I tell her? What'll I tell her I did with the 5 kids? Traded them to the Phillies or something? What are we going to do?
We could get married.
But marriage ain't something you just jump into like it was a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. Ooh, I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. Had it for 3 years. I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it?
It's bad luck.
Anyways, Nathan, I got the veil. All we need now is a license and a blood test.
A what?
Blood test, it's a law.
What is it? First they close down my crap game, then they open my veins.
Nathan, you're not planning to run your crap game again.
Adelaide, how could you think of such a thing? Why do you think I gave up the crap game in the first place? It's because I love you, and I want us two to be the happiest married couple that there is in the world.
Did anybody see an earring in here? I don't think so. You! I'm all made up to our society guys, and he breaks it on account of your stupid crap game. Honestly, Adelaide, honestly. Oh, here it is.
better tomorrow. Oh, come on, honey, cheer up. Let's see that old smile. That's my glue. See you tomorrow.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration, may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a person can develop a cold. You can spray it wherever you figure the streptococcus like. Give her a shot of whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting a fisheye from the hotel clerk, a person can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. See note. See note. Chronic organic syndrome, toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, the nose, and throat. In other words, just from worrying if whether the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cough. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the bromo fizz. The medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting a kind of a name for herself and the name ain't his, a person can develop a cough. And furthermore, just from stalling and stalling and stalling a wedding trip, a person can develop a long grip. When they get on the train for Niagara, and she can hear church bells chime, and the compartment is air conditioned, and the moon's sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop like a rip, a post-nasal drip with the wheezes and the sneezes and the sinus that's really a pip. From a lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old, a person can develop a big bad cold.
Hey, nicely. What are you looking at?
Sky was just following Miss Sarah. You should have seen it. She gave him a look that would pull off a moose at mating time.
Great. Just as long as he don't take her to Havana.
Havana? He couldn't take that doll to New Rochelle. Where's Nathan? Let's start lining up the game.
I don't know. I suppose trying to see Adelaide. She's mad at him again.
Like Miss Adelaide. She's always taking his mind off honest work.
Yes, it's too bad that a smart businessman like Nathan has to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
Babyface, that is his weakness, and we should be tolerant, because I'm told it is a worldwide weakness. Look! What's playing at the rock scene? I tell you what's playing at the rock scene. A picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl who sacrifices everything and moves all the way to the rock scene. That's what's playing at the rock scene.
What's in the daily news? I'll tell you what's in the daily news. Story about a guy who bought his wife a small ruby with what otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the daily news.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guy sitting home by a television set who used to be something of a rover.
That's what's happening all over. Love's a thing that has victim. And it looks like Nathan's just another victim. Yes, sir. When you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some now.
When you spot a John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane as only a John could be for Jane.
When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flat in the Taj Mahal.
Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that the guy's only doing it for some dough.
When you see a Joe saving half of his dough, you can bet they'll be making it for some dough.
When a bum buys wine like a bum can't afford, it's a cinch that the bum is under the thumb of some little broad.
When you meet the mug lately out of the jug, and he's still living flat and folly wrong. Call it hell, call it heaven, it's probably 12 to 7 that the guy's only doing it for some dough.
When you see a sport and his cash has run short, make a bet that he's banking with some doll.
When a guy wears tails with the Franken white, who the hell do you think he's the Glen Pink on Saturday night?
When a lazy slob takes a good steady job and he smells from Vitalis and Barbasol.
Call it dumb, call it clever, I'll do it odds forever that the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. The guy's only doing it for some dough.
Well, we have finally lost him.
I do think you should have paid more attention.
Yes, he attended every single street meeting we had this morning. He must be interested in our work. Oh, very. By the way, you spoke beautifully this morning, Sarah. No, I can't reach these people. I should never have even volunteered for this post. Oh, let's go into lunch. And I was going to convert Broadway all by myself. I was going to take these gamblers and have them just begging to come to the mission. General Cartwright? Good morning, Sarah. Carmine.
Good morning, General.
Oh, we didn't know you were coming to town, General.
I got in early this morning. I've spent the last hour trying to find you.
Oh, I'm sorry. We've been holding some extra street meetings to get more interest.
for you. Hello, General. Good morning. Sarah, there's something I need to discuss with you.
Oh, won't you have some lunch mission. Oh, no.
What's the mission?
General, please. Somebody can do good here, even if I can't.
Sarah, there are so many calls on us. So many places where our work is really needed.
But we're doing much better now.
We've announced a big meeting for tomorrow night. You've announced the meeting. Will anybody be there? Will anyone come?
Pardon me, General, but I couldn't help overhearing. My name is Sky Masterson, former sinner.
How do you do?
How do you do? I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I feel Miss Sarah to be a big success here.
Well, it's nice to hear you say that, but I'm not so sure.
A dollar will get you 10.
What?
General, might I make a suggestion? Why don't you come to the meeting tomorrow night and find out for yourself?
Don't you think that'd be a good idea?
Well, if I thought the mission had a chance, then
General, I personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
Hey guys, you all got your carnations? Yeah. Good. Remember, no one will be led in the crap game without they got their red carnations. It's like a password.
Okay, well, where's the game?
Hey, hold on a minute. Nathan, is it all set? Can I tell the guys it's at the Biltmore garage?
No, we got it stolen for a while. Joey wants his dough first.
But it's 11 o'clock. The fellows won't stick around much longer.
So sue me. I left nicely at my hotel to wait for the money. It'll be there. Where's the dough?
It hasn't come yet.
I told you to wait for it.
I had to get some groceries. I felt a little faint.
Get back to the hotel and wait for the money from Scott. And don't come back here without it, even if you have to starve to death.
Okay, Nathan.
Where's the game, Detroit?
Harry the horse. How are you, Harry? How's everything in Brooklyn?
Detroit, if there's no place for the game, tell us. We will seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Now take it easy, Harry.
I hope, Detroit, you will not bore you. And as much as I happen to be entertaining a very prominent guest tonight, I think you might have heard of him. I would like you to meet Big Julie from Chicago.
How do you do, Big Jolie? Welcome to our fair city, in which, as you know, the heat is on. But just be patient, and you'll get some action.
What do you say, Big Julie? Shall we stick around or shall we pull up?
I came here to shoot crap. Let's shoot crap.
Sure.
I'd like to sandwich.
Hey, if there's no place for the game, Big Julie will be considerably displeased. And Big Julie is not one who likes to be displeased, as you can find out from those citizens who at one time or another displeased him. Though I'll admit it is hard to find such citizens in view of the fact that they are no longer around and about.
Harry, you don't think that I would be so rude as to displease a gentleman like Big Julie here, do you? Big Julie, believe me when I tell you that when Nathan Detroit, that when Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can count on that, you know, it'll be great.
Well. Interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society.
Angie the Ox.
Society matters. Rusty Charlie. Liberal employee. Hey, Harry the horse, somebody from Brooklyn. Now, pardon me, I'm very bad on names, but your face looks familiar. Mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
Oh, what do you do there? I'm a Cub Scout master. Don't ever help my mother across the street. Lovely. This is like the milk horse from Blossom Time. What's the occasion?
Well, we,
Say, party. Oh, indeed. What kind of party? Well, a, bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married. My Buick.
Oh, Nathan, let's do it.
Well, what the hell?
Well, congratulations to Nathan. And I can only hope there's nothing in heredity.
Oh my goodness, I've got so many things to do before we leave tomorrow night. You'll be at the show for Hot Box.
Yeah, I'll have a table reserved and I'll be all decked up in whatever you elope in.
Oh, Nathan, I'm so happy. I don't know why I'm my mother. Only, what'll I wire her?
Send a telegram and date it back.
I better wait until we have 5 children. Won't take us long.
Nathan, you are indeed a lucky fellow. The most beautiful doll indeed. What do you think, Big Julie?
Tell me, how long you known the doll?
14 years.
14 years. Let you pray.
Nathan, you'd better do something.
What can I do? The money ain't come from Sky yet.
Maybe it won't come. Maybe he took the doll to Havana.
He couldn't have. How could he? She couldn't have gone.
sugar and a kind of native flavoring.
Oh, what's the name of the flavoring?
Bacardi.
It's very good. I think I'll have another one. Doesn't Bacardi have alcohol in it?
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a wonderful way to get children to drink milk. Dulce de leche! Woo!
catch a plane back to New York.
Oh, but I don't want to go back to New York.
I'm taking you back.
Oh, you're no gentleman.
You know I took you to Havana? I made a bet. That's how you met me in the first place. I made a bet.
Well, how else would a girl get to meet a gambler?
Come on.
Oh, no.
I gotta think what's best for you.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary. Thank you for bringing me back. I must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
Golly, girls, I don't know how I'm going to get home with all this stuff. It was wonderful of you to give it to me. Oh, Sky!
Hello, Miss Adelaide.
Look, the girls just surprised me with this kitchen shower. They went to an all-night drugstore and surprised me with this kitchen shower. Look.
What vulgar jewelry!
That's wonderful, Miss Adelaide. You know Miss Sarah.
How do you do? Glad to meet you. You know, Sky, we're eloping tomorrow night right after the show at the Hot Box, Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Thank you. Gee, girls, I feel just like a housewife already. I'm gonna love being in the kitchen. I've tried all the other rooms.
Miss Adelaide certainly seems happy.
She's in love.
Yeah, I guess so.
What time is it?
I don't know, 4 o'clock?
This is your time of day, isn't it? I've never been up this late before.
How do you like it?
It's so peaceful. Wonderful.
You're funny on something I've known for quite a while. My time of day is the dark time. A couple of deals before dawn, when the street belongs to the cop, and the janitor with the mop, and the grocery clerks are all gone. When the smell of the rain-washed pavement comes up clean and fresh and cold, and the street lamp light fills the gutter with gold. That's my time of day, my time of day. And you're the only doll I've ever wanted to share it with me. Obadiah.
Obadiah? What's that?
Obadiah Masterson. That's my real name. You're the first person I ever told it to. I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. But this is wine that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never
just suggested we stayed out all night and we spoke to a lot of sinners. Where have you been, sir?
I've been to Cuba.
You're even more tired than I am.
What the hell is this? What is this?
Someone must have tipped them off. You know, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but this is the first time I've ever seen a floating crap game going full blast in a mission.
Crap game!
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this.
I never should have gone with you. It was wrong.
No, it wasn't. You went for the mission.
Did I?
Will I see you tomorrow?
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
That's not what I mean.
You said it yourself, Scott. It's no good.
Why not? What the hell kind of doll